Oh my gosh. If I didn't like the All-Star break before this All-Star break, I damn sure don't like it now. Welcome back to Obviously It's a Podcast. I didn't record a podcast last Monday because I was like, still in the middle of a matchup. What the fuck does it matter? Hold on a second. Just eating a bowl of victory. The only time you will ever hear this chant in my house is during baseball season. Oh, go Braves! Freddie Freeman, Ronald Acuna Jr. It's about time that, you know what, a Sunday just felt good for somebody around this fucking household. And I say that because Ray was winning, and then Sunday happened.
Win all week.
Just eating some victory over here. It was close, Reader. It was close. That was a fun week for nobody. Let's recap it. Let's break it down. Week 15 recap. Here we go. All right, so we can't go without discussing the one and only game of the week, which, by the way, Reader, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Our matchup was a heck of a lot better. Granted, this one was kind of back and forth as well as most matchups. We'll get into one that wasn't later. But, yeah. This one provided an oops. We'll get into that later. But 5-5 was your total for the game of the week. Our top two teams just couldn't decide who was going to win. So they just went ahead and said, you have 5 and I'll take 5 and we'll call it a tie, pussies. Real men win victories. I sure do love how it took 98.2 innings pitched for Eric to get 117 Ks, but only 52.1 for Walker to get 84 strikeouts. Nice. It's All-Star Week. Following after two biggest weeks, big production for offense and pitching. Because it's an extra, this was an extra 4 days. Because that one game during, on Thursday. So, but yet again, the scrubs and shitty players of the earth just always continue to just move Walker along. Yay. Fucking asshole, man. I was glad to see Josh Bell pretty much regressed. 1 run, 1 RBI. Goddamn. Ain't do shit. Must have had that home run derby slump. Boop, boop. Let's get into some other matchups. That was game of the week. Let's go back into week 15. While I'm waiting for that to pull back up, your top 3 batters for the past 7 days. Granted, we've had 11 days of baseball. Ronald Acuna Jr. 7 runs, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 7 stolen bases. Welcome back, Ronald. Christian Yelich, 8 runs, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and Oscar Mercado sitting out there quietly for free. 6 runs, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, 3 stolen bases. Your top 3 over the past season: Yelich, Trout, Bellinger. Your top 3 pitchers for the past, or for the season: Verlander, Ryu, and Scherzer. Your top 3 for the past 7 days worth of pitching: Jacob Junis, 2 wins, 17 strikeouts, .69 on the ERA, and .92 on the WHIP. I put a relief pitcher in there even though I despise everything that a relief pitcher does in our game. Shane, I'm looking at your fucking ass. 1, what was that, a win? 7 strikeouts, .00 on the WHIP, and .00 on the ERA. Clayton Kershaw, 1 win, 17 strikeouts, .75 on the ERA, and .75 on the WHIP. Interesting numbers. Recapping last week's matchups, All Rise stood up to the challenge of beating down Nicole's team 8-1. Captain Redbeard put the beat down on Yikes 8-2. Rayford Peaches lost 6-4 to Red Sox Nation. D's Nuts teabagged a hairy pair of testicles. Let y'all think about that for a minute. D's Nuts and a hairy pair of testicles went at it. And you know what's funny? That is literally the first time I've realized our 2 names had some comic relief. Hot damn. I saw that name 20 million times in the past 10 days and didn't once think about his name. I will say, man, I'm telling you, that was a epic matchup. And that one is what we're going to recap when it comes to game of the week. And then, of course, Shane, don't worry. I'm going to mention your fucking 10-0. Calm down. 71 runs, 23 home runs, 58 RBIs, 17 stolen bases, .373. That OBP was the deciding factor in our matchup. Thank you for walking Ronald Acuna and then hitting that home run. And Freddie Freeman went 3 for 4. My man. A lot of innings pitched between us two. 98 strikeouts only with 116.2 innings pitched. My God. My pitching is hot garbage. And I'll tell you why. Because I have rostered, with the help of most of the league members for picking up other people, not 1, not 2, but 3 Miami Marlins. Man, I tell you what, the wins are going to just pile up with those 3 motherfuckers. And I've also rostered not 1, not 2, but 3 San Francisco Giants. Oh my gosh, my team is just looking up these days. And the 2 worst Chicago Cub pitchers, yay! Oh, my gosh. Thank God for Chris Sale, right? Took Jose Quintana to get 11 strikeouts, but it took him 2 games. Chris Sale only needed 1. Anyways, I know, right? Why the hell did you trade Max Scherzer for Chris Sale? I don't know. You tell me. Anyways, that was a recap of what I considered an awesome matchup of the week, but we can't leave out the best and most impressive and awesomest 10-0 victory. My gosh, let us recap the numbers. This is where I bring in my weekly Mad Props, going to none other than Shane Pokinnis. Good job beating up another Pokinnis. It was a pokey fight, but let me tell you what. Trippin' Billies just beat the shit out of Fenway Sluggers all week long. There was no competition. I don't even understand why Shane decided to, at any point, get in the fucking chat message and bitch at all about his matchup. 54 strikeouts is all that your brother Sean could muster in 10 days. Wow. 6.23 on the ERA. 4 wins, though. That was more than my fucking team. 1.74 on the whip. He got 4 saves. Yay, rostered relief pitchers. Then he got 4 saves. A lot of good that did him. Woo, 12 wins. 12 saves plus holes. 7 wins, 124 strikeouts. 3.36 on the Earl with 104.1 innings pitched. Good job, sir. 63 runs, 19 home runs, 56 RBIs, 8 stolen bases, .358 on the OBP. Shane, just because you were talking a bunch of shit, I'm going to go ahead and let you, if you want to, you don't have to, figure out what our scores would have been had I played your ass without relief pitchers. I'll wait. I think we would have tied. Anyways, 10-0, mad props going to you, Miss Your Shane. And then I've got to do a secondary mad props. And it goes back to the matchup that I was against. Congratulations, reader, for your 21 home runs. Boy, you couldn't put 21 home runs together in the last 3 weeks before you played me. And then it was like your team just hit the PEDs and snorting crack. Home run, home run, home run, home run, home run. My God. Whew. Anyways, like I've said, good matchup, man. That was a hell of a matchup. So, anyways, this week Fenway Sluggers will find the baseball out of the park every freaking time because that's just how this season goes for me. Having said that, these are your top 6 teams now after the All-Star break. Swing and missing, Rally Monkeys. Don't eat and do a podcast at the same time. Goodness. Captain Redbeard, Red Sox Nation, Trippin' Billies, and All Rise. And these are your game backs. Rally Monkeys is 9 games back after that beautiful tie of last week from Swing and Missing. 13 games back from the number 1 spot is Captain Redbeard's. 13 games back also is Red Sox Nation. And 15 games back. Actually, you two have the exact same record. As a matter of fact, there's a tie for 3rd with Captain Redbeards and Red Sox Nation. There's a tie for 5th with Trippin' Billies and All Rise. My gosh. How gay. D's nuts, I'm now 3.5 games back out of 6th place. So sad. Told y'all. We made a prediction. Jason did first. One of us was going to be out and probably not make it. You're looking at him. Anyways, moving on. Oops. Here we go. Oops of the week. Eric, you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming, sir. You benched Vogel Boom, and he boomed twice on that ass. You would have won 6-4. I know you already know this, man. I know you do, but it's so sad, man. To be a champion, you got to play like a champion, and you didn't. You played like a bitch, and you lost. Okay? Or you tied. Sorry. Tied. But you could have won, and then you could have had bragging rights. You could have talked some shit. But guess what? Silence. 2 runs, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Do the math, you'd have won. This week's game of the week has to go to another Rally Monkeys competition. Yay, I'm super excited. Not really. Rally Monkeys versus Trippin' Billies. But wait a minute. Maybe I am excited. Because if Rally Monkeys whoops that ass, Trippin' Billies, guess what? Your ass coming back down here. And we also have a lover's quarrel. Let's take a moment and just reflect on a lover's quarrel. Captain Redbeard and Nicole's team. This week is going to be really hard in their house. All right, moment's over. That's really all I got, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope all of you have a good dump out there, because I notice that that's when most of you watch my podcast, is when you're defecating, because this show is the shit. It is the shit. It's obviously a podcast. Week 16 is upon us. Thank God it's going to be a quick one. I'm all about them quickies.